Hey again, it's iAmEbola, and I am here to present to you another training type video. I don't do a lot of explaining with mine because I'm still new, but things that I see I pull that I think are good for newer players and even up and coming players, I will pull out and do a special video, even though there may not be any, random badassness to it. But anyway. What happened on this particular instance is I was in a city map in my M3 Lee. Now, normally you don't really take a M3 Lee into the city as it's a TD, uh, disguising itself as a medium. What happens is you really do need to sit back and snipe as much as you can. Well, this particular match, I was top tier with another M3 Lee. We had a couple of T-28s that were platooned together, and it looked like we were matched up pretty decently. It seemed like a good, decent, even match, with the exception that the mistake of the PZ-38T and the Tetrarch platooned up together. It happens. People learn. That Tetrarch got pulled into a Tier 3 or a Tier 4 battle, and he really shouldn't have. But, it happens. Just make sure you guys watch yourself. Make sure you platoon up with, people that you need to platoon up with, and you don't mess up handicap the other team by doing what's called a failed tune. Anyway, what do you do when you are faced against a pretty decent team? You are pretty sure you understand the tank and how it's supposed to be played, but you're put in a situation where you really need to be careful with it. And you end up goofing up and real early on, and you have to you have to literally run away and try and stay alive. Well, that's what kind of happens to me in this video. I go ahead, it's a Tier 4 against Tier 4s. I can be a little more aggressive, so I decided to go ahead and pretend like I'm a heavy.
Time to roll out.
May not have been the best idea, but it was an idea nonetheless. Now, normally, whenever I go anywhere, I set myself up to always make left turns, because the gun is on the right, and I can minimize my profile by really hiding as much of the tank as I can, especially that tall two-story, whatever you want to call that. I don't know. But anyway, there's the Tier 2 Tetrarch. I don't know why I stopped there. I shouldn't have. But notice I'm trying to get hull down. Well, this isn't going to work because I can get nailed really easily. Here I am trying to take out a Tier 2 and my Tier 4. And I've already taken a shot. Or taken some damage, rather. I notice there's another Tier 3, and he's coming around the corner. I'm like, okay. I miss him. Not good. Now that T3 or M3 Lee has taken out. Okay, now here's where it began. What do? Obviously, I wasn't smart enough to learn my lesson the first time. Well, the first 3 times. This time, it's like, okay, you know what? I'm not doing anything here. I'm setting myself up for failure. So I'm going to pull away and try to engage on my terms. We are up by 1, so that's good. Well, now we're down by 1. See how quickly that can go? So what I decided to do was play true to the tank. I'm still being aggressive, still pushing, still looking to back up other players, still looking to make left-hand turns only. That's just what needs to happen. And it looks like I got there a little too late. Now, I was very lucky that that thing punched through, and I didn't even load premium for that.
Critical hit. Enemy
And this
armor
guy
is
didn't even, he
damaged.
wasn't even paying attention to the map where he would have known I was there. So just like that, I've re-engaged, and I've taken out 2 tanks already. I'm also minding my lefts. And I noticed this FCM pack not even looking at me, so... And I rushed the shot there.
Enemy is hit.
This is the guy I think I was doing... I made him miss. And here again, I'm trying to side scrape, really. Luckily, he
Enemy armor
bounced off of
destroyed.
me, it looks like. And I was able to secure this win. Well, I helped secure the win, I'll say. And we all of us are rushing to try and save the Artie, it looks like. We're just really rushing to get the last kill. So there you have it, really, a game that could have easily turned into me dying early on and not being effective. I was able to be smart about it
Critical hit. Penetration.
and help pull out a win, because that's 3 tanks that wouldn't have died otherwise. So it's one of those things that no matter how far down you are, you can always look to come back and make a difference. And that's true no matter if you are low tier, high tier, or in the middle. So anyway, I hope this is a good realization for some of you. It's not, you don't have to lose hope when you make a mistake and damn near get yourself killed. Just recollect yourself, get back in there, and make a difference. Thanks for watching.